Hello everybody, Marcy here with Creators Call Shop here on YouTube and Creators Call on Etsy. And I am so excited to share with you. We have our first entry in the Subbie Challenge and giveaway, and this is from Lori Ferguson here on YouTube. So go ahead and get yourself comfy, get yourself a drink, and I'll be back in just a minute to show you what she made. I thought I'd open it on camera so we can all be excited together. And then I'm going to talk about the journals that I've been working on. I'll give you a quick sneak peek on that. And I will talk about some little ephemera things that I'm going to be adding to my shop real quick. All right, let's go ahead and I'll meet you right back here. All right, let's dig into this package. I'm excited to see what Lori's made for us. So I went out to the mailbox today and this was in there, and I thought, well, let's just open it on camera and we can all see it together. It'll be very fun. Now Lori has an Instagram account. It's called Positive Thanks Living. And she found me on Instagram initially. So I went out there and I snuck a peek at her Instagram account, which was very fun. So if you all have a minute, go check it out. It's Positive Thanks Living on Instagram. And I remember seeing this tag because I very much admired it. So when I opened the package, we have the entries here, all wrapped up and ready to go. And then this was laying on top. And so this is a message for me. Thank you, Lori. She wished me happy birthday, and I appreciate that because we are both August babies. So that was very fun. Thank you. I remember seeing this on your Instagram feed, Lori, and I just thought this was so pretty. So she's decoupaged a napkin here on the glassine bag, and she's embossed the glassine bag as well. I think she did the embossing first and decoupage second, but this is a really pretty napkin. And then on the inside is a sweet little journal card. So this is for me, so very exciting. I'm gonna put this in my own little scrapbook. This says, don't count what you do what counts. So I like that. I like that very much. So thank you for your sweet note. And let's see what you have inside. I like the painter's paper that you've wrapped this up in. And this is really cute washi too. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, you've got them all layered up. This is lovely. Okay, so here is, let's take that off very gently. I like how you wrapped that. It's very secure. Good job. So here is our first entry. This is a tag, and she's got the die cut. I think this is a Tim Holtz die cut because I recognize it. And then you did the stitching here, which I absolutely love. So that's your fabric element. That is beautiful. And then on the back, it's plain, and it says steady on. So she put her encouraging, motivational sentiment on the back. Very clever, very clever. And I did want to ask you about this, Lori, because I saw that you had done a few tags like this on your Instagram account, and I can't remember what you called it, but it's really pretty, and I think I would like to try it. I used to do embroidery a long time ago. Here's another tag. This one's really pretty too. We've got it all inked up with the green, and another one of those Tim Holtz die cuts. And this one says peaceful, thankful. That's really pretty too. Look at that. Oh, that's just so pretty. Oh, so fun. Layer number 2, we've got another couple of tags. Look at you. So every one of these tags counts as an entry. Tags and journal cards. That's pretty. I like how you did this with the napkin. That's really pretty. And then on the back, it says thankful. Seriously, folks, if you haven't checked out, you need to go check out her Instagram account because she just has some really gorgeous items out there. Now this one has some more of that really pretty napkin decoupaged I just really like that image. I like how it has the sky in the background, giving you the depth. And then some more of the die cut here. And this one says thankful. And it's blank on the back. Very fun. Ooh, there's a couple more. Okay. Oh, gently, gently. I don't want to tear anything. That would be sad. And then these are journal cards. That's really pretty too. Wow. So this one has bits of the napkin that she's decoupaged on here and some washi, and then this really pretty lace. Oh, oh, it's even prettier on the back side. I'm upside down. Oh, there we go. Thankful. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Wow, that's just gorgeous. I like your work. I like what you do. And then this one is a cardinal, which I may keep this one. I eventually want to do a Christmas one with a cardinal theme because I seem to have a lot of things with cardinals on it. So I think that'll be a fun journal to do for Christmas time. This one says everything in its time. And there's the back. Oh my goodness, these are all so beautiful. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. I'm going to set these here really quickly. Let y'all take another look at them. Very creative. Thank you. This is so fun. It's really fun to have people respond because sometimes when I'm on here talking to the air in my room making a video, it's kind of like talking just out to the great beyond, and you just don't know if people are listening. So I'm excited because this means that I can interact with the folks that are watching, and we can talk to each other, and it's like there's real people out there. It's very exciting, so thank you. Anyway, wow, those are all just so beautiful. Thank you, Lori. Oh, so exciting. Okay, so she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries. Very nice, very nice. And Lori was the one who suggested, and I'm going to follow her suggestion because I thought it was genius, that when I do the giveaway journals, when I do the giveaways, that I include some of the entries in there as well. So I will make sure that I credit the people properly when I include these with the journals. So that is just, oh, that's so gorgeous. Okay, so let me show you real quick some things that I'm going to be adding to the shop for any of you who are interested. So I had a doctor's appointment the other day, and it's like nothing serious. It was just my foot's bothering me. So went to the doctor, got that checked out, but it was feeling fine enough for me to go do some thrifting at a couple of places that were in the area. And so I found a few things, and then I also have had some time to go through these things that I found on our last, when Carol and I went thrifting at the bins. So the first thing that I have, let's see, where shall we start? Okay, first thing I have that's going to be going into the shop. Let me turn this so I can read it. I found this Bible challenge game that has these trivia cards, and they are kind of a bolder color, earthy tones on the front, and more like pastels and bright colors on the back. And so I'm going to be putting some sets of these into my shop. And I don't think I'm going to go through all the prices and all that right here right now because I want this video to be pretty quick. But anyway, you can go out there and check it out. I'll be working on these. I'm putting this video up Saturday morning just because I want it to get up and get out there. So it's like a little extra one for all of you. But then I'll be working on these tomorrow, Saturday, to get these into my shop. So I'll have these out there, and these are going to be in sets of 10. Okay, trivia cards. And then I have another little set because I had found several Bible trivia games, and then I combined it with a couple other things I already had. So this one is a different Bible trivia set, and there will be 15 cards. So it includes some of these Bible challenge cards, and then it has verses. These have verses on one side. You'll get a couple of these, and then it has a prayer on the back. So this was the one I did for the picture. So here's the prayer, here's the verse, here's the verse, here's the prayer. I had them all fronts and backs showing. Then you'll get 3 of these type of trivia card. My words are escaping me today. I'm so sorry. And then you're going to get 3 of these Bible B cards, and these are all trivia questions from the book of Exodus. That's just what was in that pack. Apparently, it was a big pack, so if they do that for all 66 books, that, I don't know, that would be a lot of trivia cards. And then these last two are from a vintage card deck of What Am I? And I remember playing this game when I was a kid. It was one of our favorite games that my brothers and I like to play. And so you go through the questions one by one and they get progressively easier, I think. As you ask the questions, the person has to guess who it's talking about. And then you get 4 tries. Anyhow, so these are vintage. You can tell they're a lot older. So I have those. So these will be in packs of 15, and this is this will be an assorted Bible trivia pack. I figured out how I had this. There we go. And then I have some of these Balderdash little sets, Balderdash questions and answers. So those make fun little ephemera, and those will be in packs of 12. And then I have some of these. These were from a sports trivia pack. So there's baseball. You're going to get 5 of each of this card, 5 of each category. Baseball, golf, basketball, and football. Is that right? No, you get, hold on, I can't remember what I did. There are 25 in all, so you get 6 of each category plus a safe card. I'll have those. And then I have, this one is similar, and this is from the game Finish Lines. And they also come in various categories where you start the line and then you finish what it's supposed to say. So you get 5 each of 5 categories, and then so there'll be 25 in the pack for that. And then they're just colored on the back, so you could actually decoupage on the back or add some writing space, journal space, or whatever. But these would be great for journal prompts. Just fun little things. I did fish out some that were relevant, like the little facts and lines and things were relevant to journals that I'm going to be making in the future. Now this guy, these were playing cards, and I have other playing cards in my shop as well. And you'll be getting a set of 6 of these Alaskan, I'm just calling them the Alaskan Cruise card. And they are old. You can tell they're yellowed. And I think the brand was Gemico. I haven't looked it up to research anything about them, but I'm pretty sure that's probably not a brand that exists out there anymore. So I have those. And then I had a set of cards in my shop previously that I called Time is Money. And I found some more time and money flashcards, and so I've changed up those packs. So what you'll get now is you're going to get some Telling Time flashcards, and on the back they have pretty pictures. I feel like I'm all thumbs, so sorry. There's some money flashcards here in this set, and on the back are money pictures. I kind of was thinking of them more for the colors than for the pictures. This was from a different set. So there's a clock, and there will be one that is a clock representation and one that's money representation. And then on the backs, they're not glossy, and then they just have things written out, the time and stuff. And then you'll get 2 each here. These clocks, there's a clock face. There is the time written out, and on the back, as you can see, they're just the name of the brand. And then digital clock. And then 2 with money, the feature money. So all in all, in those little packs, there will be 15 cards. Everything is assorted. All the different cards are sorted. Obviously, they won't be identical. There's that. And then as part of my thrifting yesterday, I found some of these giant recipe cards. Now, I think these are from the 90s. I was out there looking. These are nice big journaling cards to add to your journals. I just happened to grab the desserts section, but they came in a big plastic thing, and they were kind of tossed all over the bin, and I pulled them out as many as I could. Oh, I might have to keep that one for me. That sounds good. Anyway, yeah, so I will be putting these in my shop as well, and I can't remember what I decided on. Maybe packs of 10, maybe 12. I don't know. I have to go look at comparables because pricing confuses me. I just never know quite what to do. So I kind of look at what everyone else has priced things at, and then I go with what feels good after that. So, all right, so there's that. And let me share with you very quickly the journals, progress on the journals. I'm so excited that you gave me some more of that paper because I love that paper. So, oh, one of the other things I found when I was out thrifting yesterday, I found this doily, and it was still connected to the thread, to the crochet thread. But this person has gotten almost all the way to the end of this doily, and then they quit. So I don't know. Maybe they just forgot that they were that far along. You know how sometimes you do that, the sewing project or needle point or whatever. So I'm going to tie that off and then just like take my needle and pull it through so it looks completed. But I think I'm going to use this doily on the cover of this one. And then I thought I would also add, I have some really pretty wallpaper, and I thought maybe I could fussy cut around the roses and include them on here and do a few things. So we'll see. Those are just some ideas. That's what I'm going to do. Just trying to think that whole thing through. And of course, I'm going to have to redo the spine and put fabric and all that. But just very quickly, there's some more stuff I'm going to be including. I have this linen napkin, and I really would like to, I would have liked to put this on the cover somehow, and I'm not feeling it. I don't know, it's not coming together, but I kind of was thinking, I don't know, make a pocket on the front maybe, and then you could stick pens in there or pencils or your name. I don't know. But then I saw the doily and I thought, no, I think I'd rather use that. Anyway, so I do have the papers cut for both, and I punched out corners. So I've got a variety of things in here. And then I was, this is a very quick overview just to give you a little teaser. I've got Edith Holden pages and other botanical guidebook pages and scrapbook pages, and I love these. I absolutely love these. These are, they're textured, so they kind of feel like linen, and I put them in one of my journal packs. Which one was it? Oh golly. No, I forgot. It's in one of my journal packs in my shop that are already in there. So it wasn't Christmas. I think it was the Holly Hobby Packs. Yeah, I did. I put them in with the Holly Hobby Packs, but I thought these were really pretty. They're just the paper placemat, you know, like we used to see in all the restaurants. And then last week I was doing a ton of coffee dyeing. So I put some of those in here as well. If you're watching on my Instagram, you'll see all the pictures. I was really going to town, and then I got a lot done, which I'm very glad about. But I kind of also got very hot because it was kind of hot last week. So I took this week off, and today I just finished up just a few things. I'm going to show you how some things turned out here in a minute because it was really fun. But I don't want to be too complete on this overview here, but this just kind of gives you an idea. And I was thinking, well, they really need something. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't feel like they were, you know how when you're working on a journal and you're kind of working in process, but it doesn't feel like it's done yet. It hasn't gelled. And on this one, I thought it needs more lined paper. So when I was out yesterday, I was at one of the stores and looking at stuff, and I saw a couple of these. And I thought maybe they were albums, you know, the photo albums, the old ones with the peel apart, peel and stick that are very bad for your pictures. But when I opened it up, ta-da! Look at this gorgeous brown paper with lines. So I got two of these, and not only that, but they have these beautiful images on the covers. And so these could make journal covers as well down the line. I thought those were really pretty. So I was able to put a few of these in here. It gives it just the right feeling that I want. And so quickly, this one, here, let's put you guys back with your group. Okay, this one, very quickly. For some reason, I clamped all these together, but not the ones in there. I was also kind of playing around with laces last night. So I have this really pretty eyelet lace that matches Matches the colors, so that'll be going on. But of course I punched the papers first, then I picked out the lace. That was not my smartest move, but they'll probably, I don't know if I will sew them because of that or if I will glue them, but anyway. So that's how this one is looking. Just very quickly, just a teaser, because it's obviously not put together yet, but not even, I mean, I still may make changes, but I was punching edges and rearranging papers and all of that stuff. So that's signature 1. There's signature 2. Again, I don't know why I had those on there. I'll probably just leave them off. But this one has more of the yellows and pinks and pastels, and because it's the butterfly ball, it has butterflies in it. And that's from my mother-in-law's old typing book from when she went to business school way back in the, I guess, the 50s. See, and here's that paper, and it's going to have wrapping paper and all kinds of fun things. I'm toying with this. I don't know that that's gonna stay there. And then I have some of this fun painter's paper. And so there's that signature there, and then very quickly. So they have similar elements, and yet they each have their own personality because of the papers that I picked and the colors and different things. So like, there aren't any of these lined papers in here, but it has other stuff that aren't in here. So, oh, and I have this gorgeous handmade paper that I was gifted. So that adds a nice little touch. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's where we are with these guys, with these 2 journals at the moment. So yeah, there's your teaser. And then I wanted to show you, if you're not bored yet, if you're bored, I'm sorry. But I wanted to show you really quick. So this morning, I went out to finish up some of that tea dyeing from last week. There were just a few things that I really wanted to get done. And so these, I'm kind of making a mess everywhere. This is a pillowcase that I had thrifted, and it turned out it was polyester and not cotton, so I wasn't too thrilled about that, but I laid it down to do all my coffee dyeing last week and spraying and stuff. Well, today I laid it down, and as I was spraying, I noticed that some of the pattern was coming off of here and onto the paper. So then I thought I would just go with that. And so it pulled the coffee/tea, because I was playing with both, and it pulled it off and into the paper, and it made some really fun patterns. Now these are really old envelopes from a company my husband used to work for, and it changed their logo and all that. So these are perfect for turning into craft projects. This has the lines on it from the grate I was using to hold everything down with. So I was primarily spritzing this and then trying to soak it up onto the paper, and then the last batch I just sprayed everything down because my tea solution was a little weak, and just left it out there to finish drying. I kind of gave it a good soak. So I was hoping that all of that would soak up through the layers of paper, and it did. But it made some really neat marks. So that was fun. And I did some Bible pages. These they're not as dark. They don't show up as well. I did notice there's a dark spot here, but I think that's because Grandma Harrison had something in her Bible there, and it left the stain from the old paper. But those turned out pretty nice. And then I did a few hymn pages. I have a bunch of others that I had already done, so I didn't need a ton, but I liked the poems and things that are on them. And then look at how that just pulled up some of that coffee stain onto the paper. Isn't that the coolest thing? And then I layered some cardstock and these like file folder dividers, tab dividers, onto the Bible pages and things. And then it gave them these really cool red lines, plus the dots from the coffee being pulled through. They turned out really cool, I gotta say. And then I saved the best ones for last. I mean, this is cool too. Look at that. So I saved the best ones for the bottom of the pile for you because, except for these, not these. Not them, I divided them up. There's this. This is a one of the picture pages from out of Grandma Harrison's Bible. So look at these. These were some of the very first ones that when this was first getting wet and it was soaking up the paper. Look at that. This has a lot of coffee on it, but today I was dyeing with tea, so it kind of has both. I've noticed that the tea kind of tones down the coffee stain. Now these are probably my favorite because this little pile here, I put underneath this on the table because it was soaking through, and I wanted to just get all of the pretty markings that I could. So I put a layer underneath to soak up the water from underneath and the stain, and then put the layers on top and kept spraying and just hoping to suck all of this lovely grungy pattern out of it. I was going to wash this, but now I don't know if I want to or not. The more you dye on this, the more it would absorb things, and then the more it would transfer to new papers, which that sounds exciting. Anyway, these were underneath the pillowcase, and it just really gave them an interesting look. Isn't that just, oh, so pretty. I mean, these are the kinds of looks I try to get when I'm spraying or I'm splotching, you know, just kind of flicking everything onto the paper, but it just doesn't turn out that way. But these are amazing. So anyway, I thought y'all might appreciate that because, you know, this is what we do. We play with paper. So anyway, I think that was the last thing that I had to tell you. So if you are interested in joining the Subbie Challenge and giveaway, I'm going to link that video up here at the top, and also in the cards at the end, and also down below in the description box, which is a good time for me to mention right now. If you're getting value from this video, please give me a thumbs up. And remember to leave a comment and subscribe so you can see more videos like this one. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to link the contest, the challenge video up above here. So go back and check that out because it has all the rules and everything in it. So I have it running August 5th through September 7th. September 7th is Labor Day, and we won't be getting mail on that day, so I outline in that video for the challenge video what to do. And then I am opening it up. So I have 2 journals, and there will be an international winner and a national winner, assuming that I'm even being shown internationally. And if I'm not, we'll have 2 national winners. So that's great. All right. So very quickly, I have one little verse that I would like to share with you, because this one, as I was dividing out cards the other day, this one just kind of, let's get that out of here. It looks, it's not very lovely to look at, is it? Let's look at Lori's pretty cards while we read our inspirational, it's a verse today. So I was dividing out some of those Bible cards, and this verse just hit me. I don't know why, it just did. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. In other words, if you're liberal with your resources, you'll receive it back. You'll get it back. I have heard this verse used a lot in relation to money and generosity and giving. You know, and God says, test me in this. If you give and are generous, I will give and bless you in return. It's very true. And God works in all kinds of ways to bless you back. And it's not a principle that's only for believers. He generously blesses people that are generous. If you just watch people in life and people who are generous. But I started to realize that this doesn't just mean money. It also means like your love and your forgiveness and your time and grace, extending grace. The more liberal you are with those things, he's promising here that you will receive it back in abundance. And I don't know why that never hit me before, but it just never did. So the verse is Proverbs 11:25. If you'd like to look it up in a more modern translation that's a little bit easier to read, But the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. So give, and you're going to get it back in return in abundance. And then on the back, the prayer is, Father, let me stop being stingy with my love. So that's my motivational, inspirational quote for the day. And I'm going to keep this little card because it just spoke to me. That is our video for today. And with the magic of editing, I will wrap this up and condense it down to a much shorter video. Gotta love the magic of editing. But until next time, I want you to do something creative and be inspired today. All right, thanks everybody. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.